I think that if you can do a job every day that both provides you with a tremendous amount of satisfaction and also makes important differences to the lives of people, I think that that is a very worthwhile type of career path to take. My research program is involved in very many health conditions. We have projects currently going on in multiple sclerosis, in stroke, in hip fracture, in cancer, in the elderly, and in HIV. I started my research career in stroke, and it spanned many years, and we did many projects under the umbrella of looking at stroke. And one of the early projects was to try and figure out from a population basis where people with stroke are cared for. What types of venues are they cared for in? And we ended up with identifying that the ultimate need, once we had dealt with all the other trajectories that people with stroke go through, is to deal with reintegration into the community once they have returned home. And project that we finished a few years ago, quite a large project, was actually called Getting On With Your Life After Stroke. And that was very successful and identified that people can improve many aspects that are relevant to people living a life with stroke by engaging and developing skills and attitudes that allow people to engage in the community. And that was the project that informed our next step, was to tackle the same issues in multiple sclerosis. One of the current projects I'm working on is to develop knowledge tools or information that patients themselves with MS can use. And the project is called Getting On With Your Life with Multiple Sclerosis. So when we were working on the book on multiple sclerosis, one of the patients that helped us with the book, after participating in the process, came up to us and said this book saved her life, and that she hoped that other people would have the same experience. It made me feel that this was worthwhile and it made a difference. There's two areas of research that I would like to accomplish before I retire. One of them is to, of course, continue the work to put knowledge in the hands of patients, which is one of the aims of developing these knowledge tools. I think one of the frontiers is in aging, that we need to develop rehabilitation type tools that people who are aging and are trying to age with health can use. So that is definitely one area. The other area, the other frontier that I would like to accomplish is dealing with the challenge of motivation. Motivation underlies the ability of patients to engage in healthful activities, and we don't do enough for motivation. We don't understand it well enough. We don't have good tools to measure it, and because of that, we don't have interventions for it. So I would like to move some of that field forward.